Come with me, Jake Turner, as I travel the back roads talking with your neighbors and crop experts about best practices in weed control in soybeans. All you need is a minute, an authority minute. No one likes to settle for average yields, even from your soybean acres. Join me as I talk with Jay Sensmeier in Owensville, Indiana, just outside of Evansville. Jay achieved some outstanding yields last year. Let's find out how he did it on this episode of Authority Minute. Hey, Jay, thanks for having us out here.
Thanks for coming.
You've had some great success with your corn production. You've won awards for yield, haven't you?
Yes, I did. The National Corn Growers Association, I won the irrigated class for Indiana at 276 bushel an acre, and we were excited last year with the drought that we had. That was we were real pleased with it last year.
But you didn't just compete in corn; you also competed in soybeans as well.
Yes, last year I got into a regional competition, and we raised 79 bushel soybeans.
What changed your mindset and approach to soybean production to go for that high level of yield?
Basically, I think it was the income factor. When you're raising the 250 plus in corn, you're looking for an income to be some type. I don't think you can make it equivalent yet with soybeans. I think down the road, I think we will be able to, hopefully. But we're just trying to push that envelope to get higher yields in soybeans to get the bottom line to be closer to what the corn is.
What practices have you been using to get these kinds of returns?
I think it all starts with putting a good foundation underneath the soybeans. Fertilizer program, sampling. We do sampling every 3 years, 2.5 acre grids. The sampling, and I do fertilize my soybeans every season. I think that's important. But if you do your sampling, it gives you a roadmap on where you're at, and that's very important through the season. Another very important thing is starting off clean. I think you have to start off clean. We used Authority XL this year with Roundup, and did a wonderful job.
Now you got a 79 bushel yield, but that's not a rarity for you, is it?
No. I've been in the 80s several times. That really went over the 80s. Been in the 80s quite a few times. So no, it's not. It's some of these fields you kind of expect it, and you get into mode where you expect it. But you also have to look back and make sure you go through your checklist and that you did everything you're supposed to do too, because every little bit counts when it gets to that kind of yield.
Well, speaking of that checklist, what advice would you give growers who want to increase their soybean yields?
1, start out clean with your soybeans. 2, have strong feed underneath your plants. Good fertility program. Soil test as much as I do it every 3 years. Not saying that's the way to do it, but every 3 years we're in 2.5 acre grids. That'll help you out, one, on the basics on P and K, but also helps you on the micronutrients, which are very important with soybeans.
And Jay, what role does your retailer play in all this?
To me, he's a very important role in my operation. I don't have a lot of employees, so I try to do less employees and get over more acres, and he does all my scouting. The relationship has got to be good with your retailer, in my opinion.
Jay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
As we learned from Jay, taking care of the basics, planning ahead, making a commitment to proper testing and inputs, starting clean, and forming a partnership with your FMC Star retailer can result in consistently higher soybean yields. This is Jake Turner reminding you to be safe out there, and I'll see you down the road when you have a minute, an Authority Minute.